Hello, welcome to Spanish Lessons with Dr. Alan Davison. The videos in this series are designed to be used with the Blurzo el Burro graded Spanish reader. The reader is available at Amazon.com or through my website at blurzo.com. Have fun. Today we're going to be talking about direct object pronouns. Okay, before we talk about direct object pronouns, we have to talk about direct objects. What is a direct object? Let's put a sentence up here in English. I eat the pizza. Okay? I eat the pizza. If you're having a conversation with somebody about eating pizza, I eat the pizza, I eat the pizza. Why do you eat the pizza? I eat the pizza because I like the pizza. After a while, you get tired of saying the pizza. Okay? And you replace it simply with the direct object pronoun it. I eat it. The way we find a direct object in a sentence is we ask of the verb what or whom. So I eat what? I eat the pizza. I eat it. This is a direct object, abbreviated DO in English. We'll see that it's abbreviated OD, objeto directo, in Spanish. Okay, so that's where we start. Let's start with now a Spanish sentence. Okay. For example, we could use comer again. Yo, optional, como el taco. After a while, the conversation goes on about eating this taco. You get tired of saying el taco, el taco, el taco, and we need to replace el taco with a direct object pronoun. Okay. The direct object pronouns, that is, nouns that can take the place of other nouns, pronouns, in English are, well, the abbreviated deal for the English are me, you, him, her, it, us, you plural, and them. Okay? In Spanish, for the direct object pronouns, we have me, te, lo, la, nos, os, los, las. Me, of course, means me. Te, you, singular, familiar. Lo can mean him. It could mean it as a masculine thing, replacing, for example, el taco. Or it could also be replacing usted, you, formal. La can be her, it, a feminine it, for example, la pizza, replacing la pizza, or replacing the you formal female person, usted. Nos, us, os, y'all, you plural, familiar in Spain. Los, them, at least one masculine person or item in the group. Las, all feminine. So they can mean them, or they could also mean, in Spanish, you plural, replacing ustedes. Okay? Okay, let's take a look at some of those here in just a second. Okay, go back to our original sentence here. Yo como el taco. Conversation goes on. You get tired of saying el taco, el taco, el taco. We want to just simply say it. I eat it. It, direct object pronoun replacing el taco. This is third person, el taco, singular, and it is masculine. So we would use lo. So we would say yo como, and we're using lo to replace el taco. But where do we put it? Okay, this is a rule that you have to remember in Spanish. When you're working with object pronouns, they can be placed either before a conjugated verb, or after and attached to an unconjugated verb, or a gerund, that is an ing form of the verb, present participle or gerund. In this case, we only have one verb, como, and that verb is conjugated. So the only place we can put it is before. Once again, you can place them before a conjugated verb, or after and attached to an unconjugated verb, or after and attached to a gerund or present participle, ing form. So we end up here with yo, optional, lo como, or just simply lo como, meaning I eat it, referring to the taco. Okay. Oh, okay, let's say I were eating something else. For example, la pizza. Okay. After a while, conversation goes on. I eat the pizza. Yes, you eat the pizza. Why do you eat the pizza? I eat the pizza because blah, blah, blah. Get tired of saying la pizza. Replace it with a direct object pronoun. This time it's feminine, so it's not going to be lo, but rather la. Okay? So comes la. Where do we put it? Again, before the conjugated verb, we end up with yo la como or simply la como. I eat it. Okay? If it were, let's say, more than one pizza, what do you think we'd get? Como las pizzas. You need a plural form. It'd have to be feminine, so that would be las. We end up with yo las como or simply las como. Put it before that conjugated verb. The yo, of course, is optional. Okay? Okay, let's work with another verb. How about the verb ver, which is to see? Okay? Conjugation, veo, ves, ve, vemos, veis, ven. Okay? Working with our direct object pronouns again. You can start out with yo, optional, veo, a Juan. There's that personal a before a direct object that's a person again. You get tired of saying I see Juan, Juan, Juan. So I just simply say I see him. Juan becomes lo, and that goes before the conjugated verb. Yo lo veo. Okay, the Juan by then is vanished. So let's try a few others. Okay, let's try a different subject. Let's try él. He is seeing. Okay, él ve. Right, third person singular form. Who does he see? He sees me. That would be él me ve. How about he sees us? Él nos ve. How about he sees y'all in Spain? Él os ve. How about he sees her? Él la ve. How about he sees them? At least one guy in the group. Él los ve. How about he sees you? Familiar, singular, two form. Él te ve. Okay, different uses again of the direct object pronoun coming before the conjugated verb. In this case, the conjugated verb for conjugated form for the verb ver.